It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Phoenix Suns here at their home. For Phoenix, this...
That's a great look at our location tonight for the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. And it's the Nets on a road trip for this one, an interconference game today, looking for the win. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Look at the Suns, still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And right now for Phoenix, for me,
Not
they've
in the
taken
NBN.
the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
So the Nets starting five. Dinwiddie and Levert teaming up as the backcourt. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Mozgov in at the center, locking down the middle. And tonight we'll see two teams that are dedicated to the youth movement and the respective clubs. Doris, talk about the biggest challenges for a young player in this game.
Well, the world in basketball is increasingly small, so a lot of young players in the game have faced each other in AAU basketball, or if they've played collegiately, they faced each other there. So the biggest challenge sometimes for young players is not letting this become a personal matchup with the player you're looking opposite. Basketball's a team game, and while you want to outshine your opponent, you've got to do it within the context and framework of the overall team game.
Good point. Now, here is Russell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. A nice shot by Booker.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Here's Mozgov. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
First free throw is good.
It's so interesting to me that if you look at the history of the Phoenix Suns, it was the Mike D'Antoni era where they set the trend towards up-tempo run-and-gun basketball and emphasizing the three. Remember the great Steve Nash at the helm? They were an offensive juggernaut at that time, guys.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Suns from 2004 to 2010, a team that easily could have won it all.
No doubt, Kevin, the fine line between winning and losing. 3 trips to the Western Conference Finals, and if not for a few bad bounces and untimely suspensions, who knows what we'd be talking about.
And it's Russell missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Mozgov. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Here's Dinwiddie. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're getting the first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And Russell gets it to go.
Okay, D'Angelo, Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Kuzma against Butler. Kuzma passes to Hollis Jefferson. Rebound. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
1 for 4 right now. A little sluggish coming out of the gate.
Butler feeling out of it. Outside, Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the middle, here's LeVert, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Russell finds Butler. Back to Russell. And stolen by Kuzma. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Outside Butler. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Mozgov, and Russell gets it to go.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Igor Kokoshkov. David, what's new there?
Kevin, he said it was all about taking advantage of what the defense gives them tonight and not forcing things. He said the team that beats us more often than anyone is ourselves. When we lose focus, it's very difficult for us to win. It's something I stress to the guys on the way to the arena. See if they heard him, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. So if their coach is right, their success today will depend on how well they shoot the ball.
And they're going to have to work hard at the offensive end to make that happen. Strong player movement and ball movement will be key.
Well, exactly, because you can have the most dangerous shooters in the league, but if they're not sharing the basketball, it doesn't do you any good.
Here's Dinwiddie. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Pass to Booker. Fires. High post. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one. And the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it. Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Now, here is Russell. Back to Booker. The teardrop falls in. Booker's got 5. The Suns coach Igor Kokoshkov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoshkov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Kuzma. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
And Booker kicks the bucket.
Roll! Jeez.
Fades. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. And stolen by Russell. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Oh, God.
Stolen. In transition, here come the Nets. Kuzma with the ball. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. fourth, the Suns.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a
Not the offense I like to see.
He has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
Outside Korver.
We treat you right, Kyle. We treat you right.
It's tipped. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end.
What in the
therefore,
world?
teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Leonard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds. Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Payne kicks to Yarepko. To the inside. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Korver. He has 7. The Nets with the lead. Mason with it. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
And it's LeVert missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Man, campaign
Boy, Kev, how about
MVP.
the recognition of Kyle Korver? Puts the pass on time and on
The
target.
hell is going on
Makes it
there?
an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here is Mason. 1:32 left in the first. The 11-footer, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. LeVert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That 6'7" Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Here's Payne. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brooklyn's gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Mason.
Whoa.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Payne misses off the left iron.
Yeah, that's about it.
To the paint. Here's Swanigan. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
And Young kicks to Payne.
Pass that
Kicks to
shit.
shoot.
Pass that shit just to somebody.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Basket number
All right.
5 on a 5 for
All right.
8-9 shooting.
Okay.
It's the Nets now.
Great shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Mason. Passes it to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Good on the jump
Come on,
shot.
Swaggy. You're better than
Nets
that.
lead by 4.
Oh, easy.
You may not be on a
No
roster.
one got a body.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
And we'll be right back after this. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
You're not getting traded, Jimmy. I'm skipping that shit.
Level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset.
Oh, we're
Greg,
still
and also-
rocking the bench
It's fair
mob.
to say that the level
5
of
in, 5
professionalism
out like
and
a
maturity
fucking
he
hockey
possesses
squad.
is really impressive.
And for those
Jonas.
just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points. at
Somebody
the
get a
rim to
rebound.
stay solid for
Somebody get a rebound.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block.
Please.
Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
We've got Nick Young.
Oh,
Kyle
God.
Korver's out there with Payne. Then there's your Rebko, and it's Cantor in at the 7. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, you just have to admire the job that this Nets front
we
office
get some
has done to
subs?
improve the roster.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, they have taken on bad contracts in an attempt to gather assets. They have found talents like Spencer
right.
Dinwiddie who were passed up by other teams. So even though they didn't have a ton to work with, the team has
Hey.
kept pace with their
Oh,
improvement.
that was such a dumb trade.
After Ennis Cantor's
He
basket,
gave up Mo
Dinwiddie
Harkless
passes to Swanigan.
and Ian Clark.
Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They are just killing them
All
on the
right.
interior.
And it's the Suns
Probably
with the ball.
shift change, right?
6-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Young outside. Feeds to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Wow,
This is
how
Ennis Cantor's
unselfish,
comfort zone
Swaggy
at the
P.
rack in
That's,
a hurry.
maybe he's
Brooklyn
thinking
leads by
step.
4. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 7. With some arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Dinwiddie's got 9.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Outside Korver. That 3 off the
Oh, boy.
And they continue
Hey,
to
there's some
control
subs.
the glass.
That's what I like to see. How about a little defense?
Here's LeVert, guarded by Korver.
Jesus, have they taken him out of the game yet?
6 on the shot clock. The pass to Swanigan.
I had to rest Marv. He was tired for 2 straight games. We're going to get beat on that fucking screen and cut all night!
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Payne kicks to Korver. Payne looking around. Outside Korver. Young, right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. There are so many great open floor players in this game. Who would be the scariest player coming at you on the fast break?
Kevin, I can't limit this to just one. Are you kidding me? How would you like to have LeBron James bearing down on you at 6'8", 250-plus pounds?
All right.
Or the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Good D.
who can cover from
Holy
one end of the
shit.
floor in the other in 4 or 5 strides? How about if Russell Westbrook's meeting me at the cup and he can dunk on my head? Or the young, talented Donovan Mitchell? I don't want any part of any one of those guys.
What great names, and you're right. Runaway freight trains, each of them. Here's Kaminsky. After the basket by
What are
Brooklyn.
we doing?
Young inside.
Oh, God. Swallowed.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Out left to the wing. There's Mozgov. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Oh, no.
Mozgov's got his first points in this one. Suns trail by 11. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Took us that long to call a
Nets,
timeout.
to me, seem to have a bright
by the
future in
Nets.
front of them. There is a good collection of young players that they can continue to grow with, and finally will own their draft pick for the first time in what feels like forever.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Suns, 2 spots down.
Well, right now for the Suns, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
Kaminsky dishes to Booker. He kicks it to Russell. Left side, Butler.
Did somebody move? Oh, God.
Back to Russell.
Hey, there's a pick.
Clock is at 3.
4 seconds left.
That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3.
I gotta go step outside. I mean,
And this Nets team still very
too
young, as
salty
you
to
said.
watch this
5th
shit.
youngest Doris in the league last year.
And
man.
that is something, Kevin, considering the amount of picks they've lost. The Nets have done a great job of finding talent late in the draft and acquiring other picks without giving up too much. They've positioned themselves very well to become a factor in the future.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6, tries it from 9. Brooklyn with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's LeVert, defended by Booker. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Suns trail by 9. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Here's Dinwiddie after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time. Some numbers here for D'Angelo Russell. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Here's Dinwiddie, 11 points in the game. Mozgov down low. Holmes on him. Mozgov kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Holmes. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Kaminsky. Dishes to Russell. Holmes passes to Booker. Right wing. Here's Kaminsky. No good on the triple.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
To the inside, Dinwiddie. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Russell finds Booker. Outside Butler. And it's Russell in the corner. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. That shot no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And there's the feed to Mozgov. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Mozgov's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's going to be very hard to throw Mozgov off when he gets that close to the basket. Doesn't matter if you're right in his grill.
Bounce pass, Russell. And here is Holmes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 14 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Now, teams are playing him to set up behind the arc, but Booker can just as easily beat you from the mid-range.
Dinwiddie kicks to Mozgov. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, a bit unorthodox, Doris, in the way he attacks the hoop.
Right, he doesn't ever, Kevin, seem to go at the rim in a straightforward fashion. This guy is great at stopping and starting and zigzagging his way to the cup.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends.
Well, confidence is a key, and right now, Spencer Dinwiddie is playing his game.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Suns.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I thought they came in with an aggressive mindset. Just turns out it was too aggressive.
Right. They fouled way too much, and there's nothing wrong with being physical, but they overdid it in the last game.
So it's Brooklyn now. Devin Booker missing his last shot. He's got 8. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Pulls it from the elbow. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Butler's got his second bucket.
That's exactly what you want right there. Jimmy Butler being aggressive on the interior.
Dinwiddie passes to Mozgov. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Feeds it to Booker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Here's LeVert. Banked in off the glass. LeVert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Nets. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Mozgov. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Ball's knocked loose. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And Phoenix making a change here. Urebko's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Swanigan, he's checked in for Mozgov. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Offensive rebound. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. Elbow shot. Good on the jump shot. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the definition of the quote sharpshooter, Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Pass to LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Karis LeVert, a player who executives knew had potential, Doris, but they were scared away on draft day.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, the 3 foot surgeries early in the career had a toll on that. But let's remember, the Nets took a chance, and he has more than shown with the ceiling he has what a good decision that was.
This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doris, in 2022, they can opt out of their lease.
What the
Otherwise,
fuck?
they'll be locked in
Wide
for 10
open.
years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena,
Then that
and
gets
the Suns
through.
are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
This one's getting tipped into the basket at this rate.
So it's Phoenix now, and so it's Brooklyn.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half.
Rebounded by
looking
10.
very much like a team that is determined to turn this game into a... And now with the second...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Suns trail by 10. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Mozgov is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. And there it is for him. Kuzma's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Brooklyn.
Well, this guy has got tremendous potential as a passer. Spencer Dinwiddie, very aware he's got to distribute the basketball.
Now here's Butler. The shot from the low post is good. Butler's got 6.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now the pass to Mozgov. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dinwiddie. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 17 points in the game. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Someone said a real pick. That was a good pick.
Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Turnover time.
Here's Booker.
How about a layup?
And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Those tendencies are...
Out to the wing. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Kuzma. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Russell. Butler in the corner. Passes it to Holmes. Russell kicks to Butler. Holmes passes to Kaminsky.
Oh, don't go back up with it when you're
Outside
literally
Butler
right
to
underneath the
wing.
rim. Oh my
Stolen
God.
by Kuzma. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Back to Kuzma.
Wide drop offense.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Suns trail by 12. Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Booker's got 13.
Yet another one, right? Lighting it up tonight, Kevin. Booker with the talent and confidence to go on these kinds of scoring binges.
Now here's Kuzma. He kicks it to Mozgov. The pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. And Kuzma has it in the corner. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Kuzma's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night. Well, you think about the Brooklyn Nets and Kenny Atkinson having a tough task of rebuilding this organization. It is still feeling the effects of the trade that stripped them of so many picks. But give Kenny credit for embracing the challenge and knowing there's a long road ahead.
And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing.
Yeah, let's enter it to the center, standing in the corner. That's great. That's a great inbound play.
Russell with it. 10 points for him.
The screen for nothing. Not going to use the screen.
Releases.
Whoever
Pulled the
contested
shot
shot.
left, but the
I think
bounce
we've
goes
scored
in.
all of our buckets on
12 points for
shitty
him.
contested jumpers tonight.
And with Atkinson in the nets, he said it feels like the team is a startup.
Right. Atkinson has taken a more hands-on approach with the team. He works out with the group. He does weightlifting with them. He wants to build the idea that the team is striving towards something together.
Here's Dinwiddie after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Suns trail by 14. Booker outside. Kicks to Butler. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Hollis Jefferson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
Loads it up for Butler. Stolen away.
Yeah, let's
Nice
get
shot to
fancy
interrupt the
now.
alley-oop
Yep.
attempt there.
Jesus.
Down low. Here's LeVert. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
Russell finds Booker. From 11 feet away, Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Kuzma. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. And the
What
Suns
in
miss
the
again.
world?
Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's Kuzma. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Butler. Passes it to Holmes. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Russell with the 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets, one of the younger teams in the league this year and last year. And obviously, with young teams and with the style of play, turnovers are going to be something you've got to contend with along the way.
So for the Suns, Enes Kanter's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Jerebko comes in for Kaminsky.
Wow.
And it's Korver in for Booker. Then for the Nets,
At least
Leonard comes in
D'Lo
for Mozgov.
showed up.
And it's Swanigan in for Hollis Jefferson. Butler, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. And along with the turnovers, outside shooting can be a problem for the Nets.
Well, think about it, Kevin. I think there's a fundamental belief in today's NBA that you need to shoot the 3 to win at a high level. So even though this organization right now doesn't have a ton of lights-out shooters, they are committed to getting that style established in their franchise.
Young's checked in for Butler. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 17. Swanigan kicks to Leonard. Kuzma passes to Leonard. Here's Dinwiddie. 8 for 15.
Look how open these guys are.
He's not satisfied
Holy shit.
yet.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Russell finds Kanter. Now Korver. He's covered by Leonard. Jerebko, the pass to Kanter. Right on the bucket. Kanter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. 16 points for him. There's the triple. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Left side, Korver. Off the mark.
Oh my God. Shoot the corner three. You're Kyle Korver. No, I'm going to go throw it a layup. And then no, it's going to get back on defense.
You know,
Oh my God!
At halftime, smooth offense right now.
Russell kicks the
Out of
corner.
here. I'm out of here.
Leonard against Kinzer.
After I watch this
Outside, Russell.
fucking beauty of a possession.
From 13, that counts.
Hey.
He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the pass to Leonard. Now Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
D'Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, certainly Kevin has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
And he makes the first.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For the Suns, certainly a lot of chemistry questions, from coaching changes to unhappy players wanting out. Doris, how do they turn it around?
Well, you know this, Kevin. Organizations that win have great ownership and then great front office personnel. But the bottom line is it's about collecting great individual talent in the NBA. Because this is a players' league, Kevin.
For Brooklyn, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, the Phoenix Suns guys have missed the playoffs for 8 straight seasons. That continues the longest playoff drought in franchise history.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns. Both good from the line that time. And before this drought, the Suns hadn't missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons since the 1980s.
Well, remember, this was a very proud franchise, historically one of the league's best regular season records. Fans are so hoping they can get back on a winning track.
And Igor Kokoshko wants a timeout here. Throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Suns third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Suns trail by 12. Kicks to Uredko. To the paint, and Canner throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
First one falls for him.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Good on both.
Well, I think you think of the Brooklyn Nets, and though there isn't a ton of wins, I do think you see this team moving in the right direction. Yes, they only have 28 wins, finished 12th overall, but the reality is, on a night-by-night basis, this team gives great effort in the face of adversity.
Throws it from outside.
Boy, I love seeing
that's right, Swaggy. Praise Jesus.
If you're open, this guy will find
We made a 3.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Outside Leonard. Here's Dinwiddie. 21 points in the game, and the shot is good. Swanigan's got his second bucket. 1:25 left to play in the third. Kane dishes to Urebko.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's go. Dunk that shit. And one.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two.
Let's get it ugly. I'm tanking.
And to look at the locations on the floor.
We're gonna be like the Knicks and rest all my good
and really
players.
What jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Nick Young.
I'm putting Jimmy Butler at point guard.
Has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
Fuck it. I'm putting Jimmy Butler at point guard. Why not?
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
I'm just gonna start dicking with everything.
Pass to Swanigan. Fades away.
That's good. Swanigan is pulling out fadeaway J's from 20.
Yeah, and that's how the lead has gotten stretched to the point it has. I mean, too many good looks being given up way too
Campaign,
easily.
what you got? Corver, what you got? Cantor, what you got?
He's covered by Leonard. Cantor kicks to Payne.
Nothing. Payne, you gonna bail us out?
Shot clock at 6.
Oh my God.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's good. Let's go.
Cantor pulls it down.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You gotta
don't
be
pull a
willing
wide
to
open
make the
three.
extra pass.
Dribble it into the lane and then don't do shit with it.
The basketball would have served that team much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Now Kuzma. 11 points in the game. Inside. Swanigan the pass to
Like,
Dinwiddie.
why?
Yep, that one goes in.
How are they behind you?
Dinwiddie's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Every
Great
time.
size at the point guard position. Dinwiddie, fantastic, getting
Let's
into
get
the
a
paint
TO
and
in the
making
books
the
before
defense
the
pay.
quarter ends. That boy.
Quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to
Woo!
overcome. Net. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. I've got Kyle Korver, Jonas Urebko out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Korver.
All right, Korver running the pick and roll. Cantor
He
popping.
kicks it to Kanter.
Not even rolling. Here's a back screen for Korver that he's just ignoring because he's posting up. Then he goes and takes
The
it.
Suns need to get a shot off. Korver.
Oh, what a play. We're just milking that clock.
Consecutive three
That makes so much
They're
sense.
finding holes now in the D.
Wide open.
That one falls
Wide
on
open.
Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Carter bringing the ball up.
Korver kicks to Yarebko.
Just give him the ball before he gets covered.
Back on track here.
Get set back. No pick. Contested 2.
Target from 13 feet.
Yeah. That's our game right now.
Bigger than you think they are. Booker proving that he's not just a threat from the outside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
And Phoenix making a change here. Holmes checked in. Then for the Nets, Mozgov. He's checked in for Myers-Leonard. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Swanigan. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Why is this happening? Like, Booker is he's a backup point guard.
From the baseline. That one doesn't go.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
No one pick him up. No one pick him up.
Has been off the charts.
Suns trail by 16. Booker looking around. Pass to Corbin. And it's off from three-point range. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kuzma. And slams it in.
Don't you love how LeVert looks for his guys? Totally unselfish, does whatever it takes to get the win.
Booker with no one around buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
That three-pointer is good almost every time if he's left that wide open.
Nets passing it around, rejected by Booker, and he gets it back. A nice shot by LeVert.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
On the wing, Booker. Holmes finds Korver. On the wing, Booker. There's the pass.
There it is. There it is.
Phoenix will retain possession.
Great execution, guys. Woo!
So for the Suns, Kaminsky comes in for Yarebko, and it's Russell in for Kyle Korver.
Here we go.
From the inbound, and the basket by Kaminsky.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
They double him with Butler. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. Shoots the three. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns trail by 15. Russell feeling it out a bit. Booker outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Kicks it to Kaminsky.
Great shot, Frank.
Tries again. Mozgov with the block.
Mozgov's such an effective player. His defensive presence, ability to block shots is so crucial to this team.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Holmes got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Butler. Holmes passes to Russell.
Yeah, don't give it to Book. Don't set a screen for Book. There we go. There we go. Don't pass it to him.
It to Booker.
That's so stupid.
With the block.
He's wide open.
It's stolen by Kaminsky.
But you wait until the defense catches up and then give him the ball?
Here's Butler. Got a piece
what
of it.
the fuck is that? I'm going to just cut everybody. You guys, like, I don't even want to trade him. Just gonna put him on fucking waiver wire for
Kevin,
you guys.
that's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
From deep, Kaminsky misses. Nets leading by 15. Pass to LeVert. Sinks that one from the post. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Karis LeVert is in the zone, he's hard to shake. This guy can heat up quickly.
Passes it to Kaminsky. Shoots over Kuzma.
Oh, wow.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's now 6 points for Frank Kaminsky. Here's LeVert, defended by Booker. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the
That a
shooter.
better shot?
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one drops.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
That one is no good. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad and doors make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting. But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch them.
Russell kicks to Holmes. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Russell. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Dinwiddie passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Mozgov. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, I think, guys, if Mozgov gets that deep in the paint, the defense has no choice but to be extra physical with him.
Mozgov hits them both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. He kicks to Butler. Booker in the corner. The baseline J. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuzma passes to Hollis Jefferson. And there's the pass to Mozgov. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Holmes. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Kuzma against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 14. Outside, Russell. Kicks to Kaminsky. On the wing, Booker. And they call the foul. So
hey, look what happens when you shoot a layup.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact. And guys, Devin Booker getting great praise from some big-time players. Kyrie Irving says he raises his game to another level against high-level teams. Now he needs consistency, gentlemen.
And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. 4 on the clock. And it's LeVert missing. Of course, Booker put 70 on the Celtics one evening. That obviously made quite an impression.
Well, I remember Jaylen Brown saying he doesn't have a conscience. He can shoot it with no remorse. He has a green light, and that's what makes it tough. Sounds like he had to guard him that night.
Kaminsky, the pass to Booker. And with that one...
Oh, that's how that play's supposed to work.
Booker's got 12 now in this quarter. Nets leading by 9. Timeout called the Nets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Here's Booker.
Wow.
Here's Russell. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Russell's got 10 points in just the second half. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Can they get it? And Kuzma puts it in. And it's the Suns with the ball. 9-point game. Booker outside. Here's Holmes. He's off on that one.
Go up and dunk, man.
The other way.
Whole lane's open.
Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Need a bucket.
Got his 7th rebound of the game with that.
Need a bucket or just hang it up.
Booker outside. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6.
Well, good game, guys.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Great possession.
Nets leading by 9. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. LeVert the pass to Kuzma. And that one goes long.
Well, you don't get much more wide open inside
hustle.
the arc. He simply got to make that
Please
shot.
hustle. Please hustle.
Butler kicks to Booker.
Oh,
Again, the
fuck.
miss by Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dinwiddie passes to Mozgov. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. And no good. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Why would you put the bench, like,
2 for 2 at the line.
you're gonna
It's an
foul
8-point game.
and then put the bench in?
They're trailing by 8.
Why did you do that?
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And obviously, look, they want to finish the game strong, but right now, look at the frustration on their faces.
It's very evident, Greg. You can tell they're upset. They've got to calm down and simply play this one possession at a time.
16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It's
Oh, my God.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to
Really?
just 5.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, they have to be feeling a
You guys
little
are
bit more
dickheads.
comfortable after the free throws add to their lead.
Hey, you guys want to wait till
Timeout
there's
call.
about
The
3
Suns.
minutes left in the
They
game to
trail
show
by
up?
7.
Yeah, let's do
12
that.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
No, I think you're exactly right, Greg. You've got to take any positive you can get. You'd
Oh
like
my
to see
God.
them come together and build something, even if it's in a loss.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a
Just
jump
end
ball.
this, please. Just please end it.
That's the jump ball. And it's the Suns with the ball. Cantor dishes to Payne. Fires the three. Gets the
Are
three
you
to
fucking
fall.
kidding me?
Every set they're
I don't
running
want to see this.
looks like it's designed to produce.
I don't even want to see this.
Well, you love how
And
the
then you
ball
don't
is
even
being
foul.
outside on the perimeter. It's being
You're
moved
within
and
4
finding
and then
the
you don't
open man,
foul.
and they're cashing in.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by
Oh.
with the win. This
I'm
was a
so
hard-fought,
grumpy.
well-earned victory for him, Greg.
Take me out to dinner before the game next time, Lou. Holy fuck. $44, $48. Excuse me.